And the reason why a lot of people have problems with me is because I say it as it is. I don't fool around. I don't like messing with people's lives. And hear me, I know a lot of people, I know a lot of women have problems with me. Because of my own afflictions and my own challenge and my background, a lot of women think that I am this man who is against women. I'm not against women. 2 of my daughters are married. I have a lot of spiritual daughters who are married. I'm not against women. And to be honest with you, I am very, very hard with men. I'm very hard with men because I never want any man to mishandle any woman because of me, because I also have children. I have daughters. So I'm very hard with men. There are men sitting here. I'm very, very hard with them. But on the same note, I don't like women misbehaving. I don't. And hear me. Marriage is not a right, it's a privilege. So when you are married, it's a privilege, it's not a right. And until you see it that way, your marriage, you will never be happy. I'm just telling you, write it down. You write it down. If you don't see marriage as a privilege, but you see it as a right, you will never be happy. And you can marry 1,000 times, it won't work. Because you see, the need of every woman is love, attention, security, and romance. Women don't like sex. Men think women, they don't like sex. They are made for love, attention, security, romance. If you give them those things, you don't have a problem. They will give you what you want. I have a lot of spiritual sons in this church. They are not romantic at all. They don't know how to talk to the sisters. When we went to Israel, I was watching some of the single brothers and the single sisters. And I could tell that some of the single brothers, they liked some of the single sisters, but they were in the spirit throughout. They weren't doing anything physical. Are you hearing me? There was a brother in the choir many years ago. He would pick a sister to the choir practice and drop her after church. For 6 months, she didn't tell her anything. So one day, he went to the sister and said, I'm going to a burrito to fast and pray. Do you have a prayer request? And the sister said, you are my prayer request. Hear me. Some of the problems in the church with Christian women and their husband is the fact that a lot of Christian women, Christian men are not romantic. A lot of Christian men, you are very boring. You are boring. One way all the time. Same place all the time. Always bedroom. Always you turn the light off. Your wife cooks every day. You don't take her for lunch. You don't take her for dinner. You are always doing Bible studies and prayer meeting. Marriage is not prayer meeting. Marriage is not Bible studies. Marriage is not spirituality. Marriage requires some things. You have to do some things. Christian brothers, wake up. And if you're a Christian brother and you don't learn women, you can marry 1,000 times, it won't work. Because let me tell you something. The need of every woman is the same, but the character of women differ. Their character differs, but their need is the same. The need of every man is respect. And if you're a woman, you don't respect a man, don't marry him. I'm telling you. If you don't respect him, don't marry him. Because if you marry him, it won't work. You can quote all the scriptures in this world and say the two shall be one, the two. It will not work. The need of every man is respect and adoration. You have to adore him. Miwura, Inche, my Lord. You can't call him Miwura, Inche, my Lord. Don't marry him. It's not going to work. Because men are wired in that way to feel respected, to be adored, and to be praised. So if you are the type, you don't respect a man, and you bring the devil out of him and not the king out of him, don't marry him. If you are the man, you are dating a man, and you are always fighting. Anytime you talk, fight. Anytime you talk, fight. It's an indication it won't work. Because you see, the woman that is your wife will bring the king out of you. But the woman that is not your wife will bring the devil out of you. Number two, one of my spiritual daughters outside Ghana, she was married. Very spiritual lady, very, very spiritual lady. In her family, mother born again, all siblings born again, nobody marries. And I told her, I said, you know something? We have to use another way for you. I said, for you, you can't marry the natural way. So we are going to have to break some protocols. She said, what do we do? I said, number one, you won't have an engagement. And you won't tell your parents you are going to marry. You just marry and tell them. So I called my bishop and I said, Bishop, let them go to register general and register their marriage and marry them. And after they marry, let her go and tell her family. So she married, legally married, and told her family. Then the auntie and uncles were angry. Hey! So when she told me, I said, ask them, why are they angry? Did they prefer you being single like the others, or married and having a good man and a husband? Why are they angry? And when she got pregnant, I said, you are going to live where you are, go somewhere else and hide the pregnancy. Hide it, like Jesus was taken to Egypt. I said, hide the pregnancy and tell them after you had the child. And after she had the baby, there was war. And I said, that is the only way you can marry. Hear me. Hear me. Everybody's battle is different. And listen, stop using Christianity and the word of God to misbehave. Listen, Christianity is practical. You have to know your situation and know how to confront it and deal with it. There are a lot of things that are practical that we don't like talking about in the church, and some preachers don't like dealing with some issues because they don't want to be misrepresented. They want everybody to love them. But I have concluded long time ago that, you know something, it doesn't matter what I do. There will always be people who don't like me. And it is what it is. And I don't have any problem with it. If you don't like me, I'm not angry with you. You are entitled to who you like and who you don't like. So I'm fine. But hear me. Hear me. There are some sisters in the church who have been blessed financially. You have a good job, you've been blessed. You are looking for a man loaded to come and take care of you. Hear me. Have you ever asked yourself why you are blessed and why you have more than necessary? Watch this. There is a possibility that the man you will marry is not loaded, but he's a good man. And by marrying and helping him, he will find his way and be blessed. Now, watch this. Don't clap, don't clap, don't clap. I'm saying something. I'm speaking to some women here. So if you are not careful, you will be looking for a man that is loaded, a man that has money more than you to come and take care of you. And if you are not careful, you will have money and you will have investments and you will be single till Jesus comes. Because your kind and your type of the men you are looking for are already married. Hold it here. Sometimes you will find a man with money and everything you want, but it's not spiritual. So you are sleeping in the night and a demon attack you and the man is snoring. He has money. He's bought you a car. He can't fight. He doesn't know how to fight. Then you have a man. He's a good man. He has a good heart. But he doesn't have money. But he knows how to pray. And you are sleeping and demons attack you. I say, in the name of Jesus, hey, come out. Lose my wife. Which one do you want? Hear me. Look at me. Now, don't leave here and say that Papa said you should go and marry a poor man. That is not what I'm saying. You see, because you church people, whilst I'm talking, Satan also comes to church. The devil is also ministering to some of you and telling you Papa is talking about you. But you are not in the Bible. Your name is not in the Bible. I'm speaking to millions online right now. Millions all over the world. I'm speaking to about 3 million people. So why should I study to come and talk about you when you are not in the Bible? You are not that important for me to focus on. I'm talking to millions. Are you hearing me? So what am I saying here? For instance, when my 2 daughters was going to marry, my first daughter, he married a young man, very good guy. He didn't have money. He had character. He had potential. And there were other guys. And I told her, go for this one. And she said, why? And I said, this one, he may not have anything right now, but he will become somebody tomorrow. So, she married him. Today, he's the Bishop of North America. Are you hearing me? When I travel to America, he will come and give me envelope, pocket money. The last time, he brings me pocket money to spend. Good man. Has given me 4 beautiful granddaughters. When my second daughter was going to marry, he married a young man also. David didn't have money, but good man, good heart, had capacity, saw goodness in him. And I told the parents, they are here. I said, you know something? Don't come and do engagement. Just bring engagement Bible and engagement ring. That is all I want. I don't want anything. And I said, my daughter is not for sale. So don't bring anything. Don't bring drink. Don't bring anything. Just engagement ring, engagement Bible is fine. Let them marry. They are married now. He's a pastor of a huge church. They are buying a mega property right now. And you should see him now. I look at him and I like him. What am I saying here? Everybody must know their situation. So I'm saying that there are some of you sisters, there's a possibility that you will marry a man who may not be able to take care of you like you want to. Because in Africa here, we are always looking for sugar daddies. We are looking for people who are loaded. But it's not every man loaded. There will be some men who may not have what you want. But a good man, all they need is a good woman in their life to help them. I'm just telling you. Because you know, a lot of these brothers, they don't know how to be organized. Women have capacity more than men. I'm just telling you. Women has helped me more in my life and ministry than men. I got born again by a woman. I was brought up in the things of God by a woman. Women has always helped me more than men. Men have fought me and opposed me in life than women. Women has always helped me out. So women are helpers. That's why God said, I'll give you a helpmeet. You brothers in the choir who are not married, stand on your feet. Let me see how many of you are not married. You see, all these, they are potential husbands. So, sit down. Sisters, I made them to stand so you can take a good look.